Aloha First United Protestant Church of Hilo. This is Pastor Chris. I hope this message finds you well wherever you are. I want to update you on a couple of things that are happening at the church, and I first want to start off with some good news. Some of you may know that a couple of weeks ago, our church applied for a loan through the Payment Protection Program. Unfortunately, due to the overwhelming demand that was received by banks, our application was never able to be reviewed. They received it, but they weren't able to review it because funds for that loan completely ran out. Last week, we found out that a new stimulus package was being passed to replenish those funds. And we received news today that our loan application was actually approved. And so we are excited and grateful for that. And I want to extend a big thank you to our staff and church leaders that worked really quickly a couple of weeks ago to get our application in. It made all the difference this time. And this is a moment of celebration for our church. It will allow us to get through the months of May, June, and July with some financial confidence. This coming Sunday, I'm going to be preaching on a text from the first epistle of Peter, chapter 2, verses 18 through 25. In this text, an early community of Judeo-Christians are experiencing some suffering and hardship and abuse because of the beliefs that they hold. And the Apostle Peter is trying to encourage them and lift them up. And his encouragement to them is to stick together and have some solidarity, to suffer with one another through that abuse. And that this isn't a meaningless suffering, but this is also the type of suffering that Christ himself experienced in his ministry. I think that this scripture also speaks to us today in our current predicament where we're being asked to make some sacrifices and to suffer ourselves, and to do that on behalf of the well-being of other people, from our family members to our neighbors to our friends. And I think that this scripture speaks to that. A lot of people are excited that we now offer the ability to give online. And that has made things so much easier for us, and we want to make that easy for you too. So a lot of folks want their donations to go to particular areas of the church. We now have a drop-down box on PayPal where folks can designate where they want their funds to go to. And that might be anything from general operating expenses to building maintenance to the organ restoration project to mission projects that we're actually planning. And this will now offer you the ability to do that and give to a particular area where your heart feels called to do that. Speaking of mission projects, a lot of you have asked, what can I do to help right now? With everything that's going on, how can I help? Our missions cheerleader and team leader, Gwen Sosa, has thought of a great idea, and she's named that idea Operation COVID. And how Operation COVID works is we want to ask either one of two things: for folks to designate funds to Operation COVID through our PayPal account, or to purchase gift cards at the grocery store when they go, whether that's Target, Walmart, Safeway, or Foodland. Pick up an extra gift card and then send that to the church. We're going to use the money that's been donated and the gift cards that we received to purchase more gift cards, and then use those gift cards and hand them out to families or individuals who need some food right now or need to pick up some essential items right now because they've experienced some type of hardship due to COVID-19. We're really excited about this mission project, and it's going to go through the end of May, and we want to encourage you to participate with us. A lot of you have asked to when we're going to return back to worship, and that date keeps getting pushed off, and I do have some bad news. That date's got pushed off even further. This past weekend, Governor Aggie extended stay-at-home orders through the end of May, and we've also been encouraged by our local Hawaii conference to postpone public worship services till June 1st. So we won't be meeting again for public worship till June, and we're going to continue to abide by state rules and laws and mandates that keep getting pushed out to us. So keep watching for that, but we're going to continue to let you know when the earliest date possible for getting together will be. And it's going to be a joyous celebration when that does happen. I love you all. I miss you all. If you need anything, please reach out to me. Aloha.